Come on, what's going on? Hey, we're out here at Maniac Mountain. If it looks a little bit different, well, we're on the other side of the hill, or other side of the property, I guess, up in the old slate dump or something they call it, Bill. And I'm out here with Bill again, and we're gonna be running this new track. I guess it's pretty much 90-some% all brand new cut. So, and also then when you guys come to this track, a lot of you guys have been here. As soon as you cross that little bridge after you pass the school, you'll probably look for the markers because it's going to turn left right there. And then you'll just go straight out and then onto a gravel road. So you can see it's a totally different area, brand new track, never ridden. So they were saying it's tight. It's got some good downhills. I guess it's got a good uphill. And anything else, Bill, we got to worry about? Besides tight, uphills, downhills.
Several downhills.
Several downhills, so it's going to be downhilly. Hopefully the rain moves away so they can keep them in. They may pull them out. They got, I guess they have some reroutes if they got to put them in. Some ideas to reroute it. All right, so they got some reroutes. They're like the logging roads that drop off kind of thing. So, all right, enough of my talking and stuff. Let's get out there. And there's Nikki over there and everybody. So they're out here getting the track set up. Everything's about done except for the start, but you know the guys that start and everything. Bill, yeah, we could just kind of head out here to just kind of make a turn, you know, and just go into the woods. And yeah, but everybody, you know, you're going to have a couple swoopies right here, and then the finish is going to be over here. You're going to come out, and then you're going to head back into the woods in that little tight spot right there too. So yeah, let's take a look at it. We've never been here, so Bill's going to lead the way. He knows it. So yeah, you're just gonna do some swoopies around here like normal. Making sure the camera's on. Alright, so then we're gonna head into the woods. Like I said, it's really tight. It's gonna be all brand new cut. Yeah, so right here we go right into the woods. Really tight, so be careful. Don't forget Saturday's the bikes. Sunday is ATVs. So right now we're still on everybody. Little downhill right here. So like I said, it's totally on a different side of the hill. I had to come in totally different this evening. Couldn't ask for a better evening for me to be able to come out and ride. No mud. We're out here in t-shirts this evening, and it's beautiful weather, probably in the 80s. I got lucky. So yeah, this is like a little off camber. You see, if you guys want a tight track, this is going to be it. Oh yeah, a couple lines right here, but still you're in the small undergrowth, the new cut, or the new growth like we call it. But yeah, we're just S-turning through this first little half mile, I guess. Little comfort. Yeah, that's gonna be tight. Alright, so here we go into our first kind of little downhill. Now, like I said, watch it, you're dropping down onto these little logging roads, tram roads. People call them different things, I don't know. Alright, so we're up in this little green belt section, still in the first mile. Still everybody together. We'll jump into oh yeah, this is kind of Talladega, Alabama-ish. Totally. Tight, gas brake. Little drop. You can tell they've been riding it, getting the track ready, bringing it in. So it's definitely got good markage on the ground, so it's just not like a fresh. It still looks, you know, like they've gone over it several times. Little jump. up into a tight little section on this little wraparound right here. Kind of goes in the same thing. I gotta remember that's why he's taking his foot to show me alternate lines. It's gonna be a tight passing, obviously in this tighter track. Alright, here we got some fallen timber section. But hey man, it's awesome that riding new track, you know, most of the time we're on the same track, you know, maybe off a little bit or do some same things but a little bit backwards. Alright, we got a little moisture here. Watch that, we got a little jump right there. Yeah, so basically these trails have probably just been ridden by property owners, four-wheelers and stuff like that, utilities. Little drop down, little, I call these like little camelbacks. That's cut out. Good thing I have Bill here leading the way. Blue crew again out here. Oh, a little shortcut. See how much time I just lost? A little advantage right there. Not huge advantage, but still those little seconds count. Especially really notice them at the sprint Enduro. So, yeah, that was fun. Nice, you got your first little open little jammer section. Wait for me to slow down. Got a little downhill coming. Oh, all right, we're hitting the first mile mark. Nice little creek, or a nice little pond, I should say. A little uphill. Obviously, you can tell by my engine sound. I haven't done one of these in a while. It's hard to get back to talking. Very nice property, really smooth, not very rocky at all. You know me, I don't like the rocks, but now we're up on top of this one layer, one little area right here. I think when we kick into about the 3 mile mark, said be careful, could hit some downhill. Like I said, 7-mile track. Right here is very tight, off camber. Besides not being flat like Talladega, this is definitely going to work your arms this weekend. But like I said, it's flowy, it's not rocky, you know, so you can get your bike going. When it's tight and rocky and ruddy, that's when it kind of throws me off, but yeah, this stuff's very doable for a brand new track. I like to see what everybody thinks this weekend about it. Hopefully, like I said, the rain holds off, so it's not in the same area as normal. You'll be turning in right after that little bridge into school, so watch for the arrows when you're driving. This is like the first little section right here that's got any kind of maybe rocks on it, but a little hard right-hander. There was a youth and a adult hill climb right there. It's a pretty good one. Keep the power down. Like I said, if they have any type of rain, it looks like that one arrow would be changed. It has a pretty good hill, especially if it gets a little rain on it, especially on a fresh new track. So we're S-ing our way up now. like a totally build out your own little track at home. So if you're watching Bill up there, he's definitely turning. So we're climbing the hill. I don't think I've seen a 2 mile marker yet. I hope I got enough gas in my bike. Oh, so this is definitely some fresh cut. That was a nice little hill climb right there. So yeah, we're going to definitely fresh cut on some fresh cut timber. Like I said, it's smooth, you know. Feels pretty good. Bill's feeling it. But we're still with the youth and adults. Just before that big hill climb, I think, is where it kicked off for the micros. So you guys got about 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles maybe. But yeah, man, you're coming into this track, into this property. All right, here's the property. Go make a track. So maybe they can keep this in the rotation or something. Me and my daughter went to Maniac Mountain last October, and I tell you what, it's pretty good. We went to Fry Farm and Maniac, and for money wise and everything else, I like Maniac Mountain. Was definitely pretty damn cool. All right, so right there is, you can see it's like we're riding just through a timber yard, you know, freshly cut trees. All right, so we got the good downhill coming up right now. I believe there's an X, so this one's not too bad. Nothing's too bad when it's dry. When you get that mud. So right here we're at the 2 mile. Damn! I think we should be at the 4. I'm gonna take this little outside. Whoa! Being fresh, no berms. That'll kick up though. Watch your head. Whoa. Oh, we're hitting some open grass. Just short of it. A little uphill climb. Very well marked off. You see his ass sliding. No berms. Get a nice fresh tire. The roots haven't really been exposed too much. I've been youth riding on this section too. You'll probably see the roots start to open up in certain places. I'll take the dust. little uphill. Keep going, keep the throttle down. Looks like we're going up. Longies. May want to run some balls or tube. Especially in fresh stuff like this, you know, hasn't been really ridden down or smoothed out, you know. These roots, like, or these chop stuff may pop some tires. Watch this, guys. Yeah, so you can see this place has definitely been deforestation. Now there's a little rock section right there. Got some rocks. Maybe on this side of the hill. Some are visible. Another little spot to open her up. I think we're waiting to come up on the 3-mile mark. Got an uphill. Minnie's we'll walk that way. Nice little uphill. Get to hear that again. Oh, we got a good little uphill right here. It looks like he's pointing to. Oh yeah, keep the throttle. Oh yeah. It's a short one, but it's got some meat. It's got some good incline. Good hill climb. Let's watch this little off camber here. After that 3-mile mark, you're up here in the side of a hillside. This track's gonna have a little bit of everything this weekend, looks like. Definitely some technical section. Oh, here's your steep hill downhill. There goes Bill. Woo! Watch the that log right back there. All right, yeah, watch a barbed wire fence right here, just coming off that downhill. This is probably the other guy's property on the other side. Probably can't do nothing. Oh, a lot of cross logs. Get your trial bike skills ready. And a nice little right hand. S turn. Yeah, you can see it's taking us this long. There's definitely not going to be a fast track. Even if the weather, like I said, even if the weather doesn't rain, I mean, you're going to have some fast shots like this, some straight areas, but those other sections will be real tight. So definitely keep your eyes open, keep your head up. All right, we're going down. Little danger mark. It's all adults. Woo! Watch those logs right there to the side. Definitely has some elevation change. So far it's pretty nice, about halfway through it. Ooh, I thought we were going up there wrong. Oh, short legs. Oh, short legs, wrong gear. Yeah, and then you had the and then I hit neutral. Whoa! Nice top. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be more of a technical track. Whoa! Yeah, I got some nice kickers. Another steep hill. Whoa! Oh, that's what he meant about that little drop off. I got it. I got it. Yeah, so keep your head up. My head wasn't up. But yeah, watch that downhill right there. That's got some voodoo. Very nice, very technical. Like I said, I think a lot of you guys that ride this West Virginia hills will like this. I like it. It's a good track. Get this thing beat in, man. I think it's one to put on the schedule. Maniac 2.0. Alright, so we're kicking back in with the Duke, it looks like. We got a good uphill. So keep the throttle. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. I can't see it. Oh, yeah. 125 V4 speeds. Doug Bailey made this bike smoke. Now if we just had a rider that didn't smoke. She got to put a good rider on this bike. Whoa! I got one in the tree. See? Good rider would have done it. I had my heyday, you know. Get older. You just got to accept it. But you know what? Bill and I are out here ripping it up with you guys, and wish everybody I appreciate it. I can't even talk about it. Woo! Gotta get a drink. I appreciate everybody subscribing to my channel, like, share, get the word out there. Oh, be careful right there. And if you're wondering about these tracks and stuff, locations, websites, they're always on Facebook. Got any questions about this weekend for any of the tracks, message me on Facebook if you want. But like I said, this is going to be easy to find. It's just before Maniac 1.0. We call this Maniac 2.0. But you'll see that I think there's soccer goals and stuff in the other parking area. But you'll just turn right before it. It's another little downhill got some junk on it. Okay, it's a hard rate. Got everything pretty well marked off. X's. Make sure I'm in first gear this time, because I know there's a hillside on my right hand side. Whoa, up and down, up and down. All right, so as soon as you come off of that, it's a hard little downhill left off this little plateau. Oh, you'll do a little jumping. Little kicker right there. Definitely in some fresh stuff. All the fall foliage is still down. Another little water hole, maybe seen one or two of them actually. So right now we're on top of this little ridge, this little point. Nice little tree stand up there. Deer hunting shanties. Box block, right? Nice little section. I tell you, this got a little hard enduro estic on some stuff. Not like the big sections, you know. Oh wait, hey Bill! Hey! What was that race last year in Tennessee? A lot of people were getting barbed wire caught up in their bikes, and I mean, here's damn, 4 pieces. Here's some more. Yeah, guys were getting broken down, and barbed wire was wrapped around, so I moved that stuff. Continuing on. Yeah, sorry if my sprint enduro video sucked, but my mount came off my helmet, and my mount came off, so I had to put it on the front. All right, we're at the 5 mile mark. Downhill. Definitely fresh cut along the hillside. downhill. Make sure I'm recording. We got 2 more miles. Whoa! Something. Yeah, so definitely don't be in neutral on several of these spots. It's a lot easier when you're racing and stuff to, you know, but when you're just kind of putting around, I think it's harder sometimes just putting around like this. You know, they're just going out and racing. I'm trying to think about what to say. I'm watching Bill. You know, and so I'm not really thinking too much about what gear I'm in, you know, shit like that, which I probably should be. But you guys can't hear my beautiful voice. Ow! Damn briars, man, get me. Hopefully this year, that was a little uphill on the scratch section right here. Man, I hope the yellow jackets aren't that bad this year. That was nasty last year. But I guess if we got to have the rain, you know, to keep the nest and stuff down in the grass, man, we got to have them. So sharp, steep. This track's going to have a lot of elevation change. So if you like that, come out and ride it. Rip it up, new track. Everybody that's wanting new tracks, here you go. Supercross too on Saturday night in Fridley. First time in what, 30 years they said, something like that. That's pretty cool. I'm not going, but just because you're going doesn't mean you can't come out and race a little bit. Get you all pumped up, especially on Sunday after you guys watch it. If you're a quad rider, come out and ride Mountain State. If you're a bike rider, NECXC's got going on at the state line. So, big weekend stuff. You can do a double header on bikes, watch Supercross. It's going to be a good weekend. Just hope for that weather. Oh, another cross. And then watch those cross logs real tight right turn. 6 mile mark, so we got about a mile to go. Alright, it's a 7-mile track, so like I said, oh, it's a good little downhill right here. Thanks to Richie and Sarah and the whole crew, Nikki Hayward or Howard. For getting me straight. I didn't know he was out here. She had to send me a text for Richie to tell him, show me where I was going. But you guys won't have that problem because you'll have arrows. Alright, so that's a nice little turn. You got a big hole right there. You got this pipe going up the side. Watch that. Nice little uphill. Thanks again to Bill for bringing me out and zipping around with us. Nice to have somebody to cruise around with, a little safer. Plus I can feed off of him. Never wanted him to go down, but I can watch his bike, the reaction of his bike. You know, watch the lines. He's pointing out different lines. You know, so he knows his track a little bit better right now than I do, and it's good to have somebody like that to show you around. But yeah, like I said, this is definitely elevation change, very tight. Sections, you know, it's a little bit of everything in West Virginia. You know, if they use the property again next year, they can probably change it up. But right now, I mean, for a nice, brand new, fresh track, watch through there, it's tight. Shit, I'll take this to my backyard. Oh, watch it. Woo! But yeah, it'd be nice to have enough room to have about 7-8 miles of track like this. I'd have to have 4 or 5 bikes because I'd be riding every evening. Alright, so you got a long little straight. This grass section. Looks like a lot of parking. This will obviously be like track side through here and stuff, so. All just kind of graded, so it's got kind of a rough, kind of choppy. Do a little jump, he's kind of pointing. It's like trying to putt on aerated greens. Oh, he opened it up. Watch right here, you're sharp right. Little sprint Enduro style. I've come to love these grass little sections now. More my speed. So we zip across. Definitely fresh cut. Very fun. Nice job, you guys. It's smooth. You know, hell, I could probably ride 2 or 3 more laps. No problem.